Never memorize something that you can look up. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. It would be possible to describe everything scientifically, but it would make no sense. It would be without meaning, as if you described a Beethoven symphony as a variation of wave pressure. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. We all know that light travels faster than sound. That's why certain people appear bright until you hear them speak. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. Once you can accept the universe as matter expanding into nothing that is something, wearing stripes with plaid comes easy. You never fail until you stop trying. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. If I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician. I often think in music. I live my daydreams in music. I see my life in terms of music. Black holes are where God divided by zero. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Insanity is doing the same thing, over and over again, but expecting different results. You have to learn the rules of the game. And then you have to play better than anyone else. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. A ship is always safe at the shore, but that is not what it is built for. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. It is better to believe than to disbelieve. In so doing, you bring everything to the realm of possibility. The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been before. I never made one of my discoveries through the process of rational thinking. Nothing happens until something moves. Out of clutter, find simplicity. Wisdom is not a product of schooling but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Imagination is the highest form of research. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. However rare true love may be, it is less so than true friendship.